All right, welcome back. So what I've done is I've taken this out of the oven. This is 25 minutes. So you'll see that the top is quite brown, which is totally normal, okay? This top is gonna go on the bottom of your cake. No one's gonna see it, all right? So I have taken my metal spatula. I have put it into the middle. It came out clean, which is what I want. If there's any goopiness on it at all, you have to put it back in because again, you wanna make sure that this cake is cooked, all right? The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my metal spatula. If you don't have a metal spatula, use a butter knife, okay? And I'm just gonna run it along the edges just to make sure I loosen the cake before I flip it over. If you don't do this, your cake won't fall out nicely, okay? So you wanna make sure that you do this before you flip. Okay, let's see how this works. Now, okay, when I flip, chances are some of my pineapple will end up getting stuck on the bottom. Fine, okay? I can use this to scrape some of it off gently, put it back on the cake, no one notices, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my gloves, I'm gonna take my plate, and I'm going to put it onto the top of my pan. Now, I do need to make sure that I have a big enough plate for the cake, okay? Do not pick a smaller plate. You should be able to see plate all the way around and no pan, okay? I am going to then flip it. Okay, I can hear that it did drop, but if you're worried about it, you can actually take like a rubber spatula and just hit your pan gently, okay? And it should just come out. So after I've done this, I'm gonna lift, oh my gosh. Okay, and I only have a couple pieces that are left on the bottom. So I'm gonna take this and I'm going to put these pineapple pieces back, and you'll see holes where you missed them. I want all the pineapple. I don't actually have a lot of pineapple on this one. Okay, and you've got this beautiful topping with all of the brown sugar and the butter. Okay, and I'm gonna take my pan and I'm gonna soak it in hot water with soap. Make sure that you do that, or else when this dries, it creates like this cement. Those of you guys who have done your pinwheel rotation with me or pinwheel recipe with me, you know, okay? So brown sugar and butter, when it dries, really, really hard to get off, okay? So I'm gonna make sure that I soak this hot water with soap, and then I will wash it. But this is my cake. Okay, and when I cut into it, it should be crumbly and moist in the inside and almost like fall apart. So good. Okay, so I will slice this open just to make sure you guys can see the middle. If it is goopy or a different color, it is not baked, okay? And if that's the case, you need to flip it back in, put it back in your oven, cover it with tin foil, make sure you baked it through, all right? I'm just gonna put this in my sink. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this open, and you should be able to slice it with like a dull knife. That's how moist and crumbly it is. In a perfect world though, I would let this cool just for a little bit. Okay, so let's see if I can show you this. All right, so I guess this is what it would look like, but you see that this is the cake part. It's even, it's crumbly, it's not a different color. Okay, so it's fully baked through. And then this is my topping with my cinnamon and my butter, or sorry, with my brown sugar and my butter. And then I've got my pineapple, okay? Seriously, it's really good. Try it, make it, love it, pass the recipe on, but stay cooking, Timberwolves.